You know, we are still trying to do some work on our drought monitor.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got some rain on our Next-Gen Live, but this is our updated drought monitor. Just came out today, so it does take into account some of the rain that we've had over this past week, obviously. Now, northern Oklahoma had most of the rain with the recent rainfalls that we've had. And so we've actually gotten a little bit better over there in northwest Oklahoma. We go from 100% in drought to 99% in the drought. The worst of the drought in southern Oklahoma, and that is where we're having a harder time getting some of this rain in here. Now, we do have lots of sunshine in the northwest, also in south central Oklahoma, but you can kind of see where this boundary is. It's just going to continue to drop off to the south later on this evening and into tonight, and that's going to keep at least a chance for showers and storms in the forecast. But it's going to be very isolated. Any one location, the chances are going to be fairly low, the exception being in far eastern Oklahoma. But zooming in just a little bit closer, we have some light to moderate rain in southern Logan County, a couple of showers showing up here and there in Oklahoma County and McLean. And also just east of Moore, south of Union City, a couple of thunderstorms just north of Chickasha, and everything's kind of drifting off to the south at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Some isolated showers have popped up from time to time in southwest Oklahoma. It looks like that's kind of weakening. We are getting some light rain in El Reno. This is part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. We're at 90 degrees despite the cloud cover, and east wind at 13. It still feels more like 95 at the airport. Temperatures in the 70s, where we've had a lot more rain this morning and early afternoon, but temperatures already in the low 100s across south central and southwest Oklahoma. And as the rain kind of comes to an end later today and we work in a little bit more sunshine, we certainly have the potential of making it back to 100 degrees later this afternoon. But at times it could feel upwards of around 108 in some spots. So that's why we have that heat advisory for most of the state for later this afternoon. So in the meantime, we've got more of a east to southeast wind between about 10 to 20 miles an hour. In southwest Oklahoma, it's coming in out of the southwest. Well, the main jet stream's well to the north, and this piece of energy is just going to kind of hang around Oklahoma this afternoon and into this evening. But again, overall rain chances will be pretty low for any one spot. So today, as long as we work in some more sunshine, I still think we're going to see a high of about 100 degrees in Oklahoma City, 102 in Ponca City, 104 in Alva, and the low 100s across the south and southwest. So again, for this afternoon, just a slight chance of isolated showers and storms, higher chances just off to the east. And then for this evening, still a slight chance of rain and storms across central, southern Oklahoma and out in the Panhandle. Overnight and into tomorrow morning, everyone is going to have a slight chance of rain and storms, or at least across the main body of the state. And during that time, temperatures should be dropping back down into the mid and upper 70s. But we have a couple of spots that are showing low 70s, so that will be a possibility tomorrow morning. But tomorrow afternoon, we're expecting a little bit more sunshine. The rain chances kind of go away, and it's going to start heating back up. So I think we're going to have an easier shot of hitting 101 degrees in Oklahoma City, 105 in Ponca City, 99 in Stillwater, 101 in Clinton, and 101 tomorrow afternoon in Altus. Now on Saturday, still lots of sun, a south wind between 10 to 20, with temperatures actually dropping down into the upper 90s. But it's still going to be hot really all across the state, low 100s across the west, and still looking for some low to upper 90s across parts of eastern Oklahoma. And we're going to be staying this hot for at least the next several days. But here's the thing. We are still tracking a cold front for early next week. Right now, it looks like the time is going to be sometime on Monday. So out ahead of it, still very hot. But behind it, we're going to have that slight chance of storms. We're also going to be dropping down into the low 90s, and we could stay in the low 90s for some time. In fact, there's going to be some spots that easily just kind of hang around the upper 80s. Overnight lows start to drop off a little bit as well. But at least we're seeing a little bit of a break from constant 100-degree temperatures in the forecast. It looks like at least things are going to start to get better here eventually.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, remember, like, maybe a month or so ago, we're like, is it going to hit 100? Is it going to hit 100? And then it's just like...
Yeah, we've had many days where we've had at least 100 degrees, at least about 20 by now. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, hot summer.